Hello and welcome to MMT TV, and I am here with Jairek Robbins today, who is a man on a mission creating solutions for accelerated results. So, Jairek, how you doing today? And well, how did you get this title in the first place?
Oh, thank you guys so much for having me. Excited to be here, definitely. And when you ask about how did I get this title, it's through a transition of experiences that have happened to me over my life. And what I view as all rapid results is all about has kind of changed over the years. But initially, where I came up with this whole theory of rapid results was if we rewind all the way back to about almost 13 years ago now. I was 15 years old, and I was one of those good old average kids, 5'9", 225 pounds, the kind of kid that ate an extra large cheese pizza by myself, like the giant one, an extra large cheese pizza by myself every Friday night before basketball on Saturday, and I drink a whole liter of pop with it and all that other junk. So I wasn't healthy. I think I was like a A, B, probably C, possibly a D every now and then kind of student. And I remember I had this tape set, a personal development tape set that was there. And I remember finally putting in the first CD, and my whole thought was, listen, I grew up with people all over the world telling me this changed my life. I achieved all these amazing things. I made a movie. I grew a business. I made millions of dollars. And I was like, really? And at 15 years old, I don't care who you are, when your parents tell you something, the thought is usually,
Even
sure.
if it's your dad.
Doesn't matter. And so what was interesting was I remember finally putting in one of those tapes and thinking, I wonder if this stuff works. And so I put in the first one, and it talked about moving and breathing and having a daily ritual to get yourself set up for the day. And the next one talked about health and energy. And so I started and then the next one was about goals and visions. And I started doing everything it said. And my thought was, I'm going to apply it. And if it works, I'm going to continue to do it. If it doesn't work, it's gone. And so I applied it. And what happened over the next couple years of my life was pretty fantastic. I went from 5'9", 225 pounds. Fast forward so many years, I obviously had a growth spurt because I was a kid. But due to the fact that I was in the gym every morning at 6 a.m. for 4 years, thanks to football, due to the fact that I was now eating healthy and I had an alkaline diet and was applying everything I was learning, and due to the fact that I really had a goal and a vision now for where I wanted to go, all of a sudden I went from 5'9", 225 pounds to running marathons, being totally alkalized, waking up with an abundance of energy every day. And I went from a B, C, and D student to straight A student. And then, I just started setting one thing after the next thing after the next thing as goals. And to be honest, in the beginning, all my goals I was setting were all about like status and achievement and bigger and better. I was just kind of copying everyone else's goals around me. Being I was 15, 16, 17 years old, I was copying what I had seen that I thought was a really great thing to do with your life. And what I learned was, fast forwarding a little bit more, through some experiences I had in my life, which was there's actually three main experiences I'll tell you about that really opened up my perspective and also shared with me some life lessons I think people this day and age really need.
All
Uh,
right.
and then I'll teach you the principles of what I did to get there.
So these
But
are the
here's,
context ones.
yeah, let me set some context for you so you know what I went through in order to really understand these principles. The very first one was I went up to Canada, and my step grandfather used to own some lumber yards. And so he had the contacts up there, and they set me up to learn what real hard work was. Because this day and age, I don't think people our age or younger, and I'm only 28, so I realize I'm super young. But anyone listening, obviously, if you're over 28, you probably agree
Well,
that
I'm
most
24. We're in the same age bracket here.
And it's fair to say most people our age and younger age of their life, they don't know what hard work is. Like hard work, where you come home every day and every muscle of your body is aching. You can't think a single thought because of how bad your body hurts. And you have those like calluses on your hands every day from all the hard lifting and work you were doing. For most of us, hard work consists of sitting behind the computer all day and that one really annoying customer we had to deal with on the phone for 5 hours, such a drag. My day was horrible. And you hear comments like that over someone sitting in an office all day with air conditioning talking about how tough the day was. I went and learned what real hard work was. So every morning I was supposed to go to, I had to drive 20 minutes from the house, meet a gang of workers down by the side of the freeway. They pick me up. We'd drive an hour to the lumberyard, stack lumber all day. Like pick it up, move it over, drop it down. Pick it up, move it over, drop it down. Pick it up, move it over, drop it down. All day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Drive back an hour in the van, drive back to the house, and then relax. What I learned was when I got there, my family literally had bets on how many days or weeks they thought I was going to last. Because they're like, this kid's from the city. There's no way he I mean, some people were like 5 days. Some people were like a month, maybe 20 days. I mean, they were physically betting on how many days I was going to survive. So when I heard that, I got inspired and pissed at the same time. So I decided to wake up every morning at 4:30 in the morning, lift weights in the gym for a half hour, then eat breakfast, get ready, go to the side of the freeway, get picked up, go stack lumber all day, come home, go straight to the gym and lift weights again for another half hour, go, grab dinner, go straight to sleep, 6 days a week for 3 months. So what's interesting is I learned about hard work. What's more interesting is if you've ever done...
All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to like, share, and comment below. Subscribe to this channel for more interviews, and if you want to go further and be live on the interviews, you can go to mmt.tv/live to find out how. Like on Facebook and follow on Twitter to ask your questions, and be sure to get on the mailing list. Go to mmt.tv to get access to all the things that are not contained in these interviews. All the links are mentioned below, and until next time, break the rules, change the game, and be a rock star.